Hello, people that in houses doing today. I look very brightened. May I just say that. So we're doing a Q&A, as I said. We do have a good 5 questions here, so please just bear with me. Probably will take a bit of explaining some of them, so just bear with me. So the first question goes with Breaking Point to 2014. Adrian, where does the name FTW come from? So what it means is Adrian Logan for the win. I know it's kind of a short way of saying it. Long story short. Story short, I suppose you could say. There's a YouTuber called Mr. Boss. He does clickbait and all the rest of that. And I thought it'd be funny, just to I suppose, just to make a laugh of his channel, I suppose too, because he just clickbaits and he misleads people and all that. But it's not. That's something I don't do. I don't mislead people. I always say the truth. He always makes lies and just makes millions upon millions of euro or dollars a year. I'm clickbaiting and making up lies about GTA 6 and making up lies about everything. So, that's where I got it from. And I thought, me and my friends thought it'd be a good joke. And, it was only supposed to be for a month, and I said I'd keep it. It's really just, it's been there for a long, long time, and I said, there's not really much point in changing. Anyway, I kind of like it. I like it. Because I kind of, it's something about it just, I like about it. I don't know, it's very hard to explain, but that's where it comes from. So that's where it came from. So this comes from somebody I know, which I won't say their name. If you were in a situation where you got deported from Ireland, I don't see that ever happen, hopefully, please God it won't happen. Where would you go? So where would I go? So if I got deported from Ireland, obviously I would be very, very ticked. I won't be very happy. Let's put it that way. I probably would go, and I might as well just say it straight, I would probably go straight to Finland. I'd probably just stay in Finland and not move anywhere. I'll go straight to Helsinki or somewhere over there and just stay in Finland, and stay in Finland, and stay in Finland, and I won't go anywhere else. But that's the first country of call I would ever go to. Finland, straight away. Finland, I'll stay in Finland, and I'll be happy enough there. So that's the first question. That's where I would go straight away. If I got deported from Ireland, obviously I have a lot more to say about it. I would not, just get on the boat and accept. I would just literally fight. I would literally fight for every inch until I got onto the boat, I suppose you could say. But obviously I would go to Finland if they did deport me. I would probably go to Finland if I got the opportunity. So next question: do I fear the Lord? I kind of feel, like the way I look at it, I might just say this is kind of an open-ended question for me, because in a way, the way I look at it, you're judged in the end when you die. What happens to you? You're judged if you go. I obviously believe in the hell or heaven. So, I fear that, what if I do something extremely bad or something like that. Obviously, I'm sure people always have a conscience. And, if you do something terrible, it always comes back, or even if you don't mean to do it. You feel terrible inside. You do fear a bit. You do fear from, you do fear for the law. You do fear that, God is not happy about you. And sometimes you do fear that you should have done something, and you could have done something to help somebody, and you didn't do it, and these things you wonder. But I obviously do feel God. I still believe in it, and I might not believe in the church that's down and out now, the priests and the cardinals and all that walking around Rome and all that. I don't believe in that kind of crack, but I believe in the man above, I suppose I could say, and that's the best way of putting it. Do you think the Irish Army is getting better? So this is from Seamus. So the way I can think the Army's getting better, I think we have lost so many great men and great Irish men and great Irish women out of the Army. I think they left the Army, a good lot of them who have huge amount of experience in the Army, who've been there 30, 50 years nearly, some of them, and have huge amount of experience and a huge amount of it could teach young people, teach the soldiers going in now about it. But obviously they're not here now because a lot of them left to go to the British Army, different armies. But I think it's getting better because we don't hear that the Stalin, that there is soldiers now sleeping on. Before that was the people in the Irish Navy were sleeping outside the ship because there are no beds inside the ship. They fixed that. The government fixed that very quickly. You don't hear that, they're getting a bit more pay. I'm not going to say they're getting a huge amount, but they're getting a tiny bit, living wage, let's put it that way. And, and they are getting, more home leave and everything like that. And obviously the Defence Forces budget, they're getting rid of old equipment and hopefully bringing in new equipment for, new guns, new artillery, new things like that new vehicles and all that. So obviously 50 million is going towards that, and obviously there is loads of reforms going on into the Defence Forces at the moment. I'm happy about that. Obviously with the numbers, there's only about 8,000, nearly 8,000 in the Irish Defence Forces at the moment in time. That, to me, that number is just unacceptable. I think it should be, for the size of Ireland, I think it should be nearly 50. Either, something near 30,000 or 30,000, something along them lines. That should be the amount of soldiers that are active in Ireland. 30 to 30,000. As we look at Switzerland, Switzerland's a very neutral country, but they have a huge reserve defence forces. That'd be huge reserve defence forces. Same in Finland. Neutral countries usually have huge armies, huge reserve armies or huge active armies. Obviously Ireland's very different. It's one of the different countries. But so the next question, do I like hurling? Long story short, I did try hurling when I was younger. Did terrible at it. I'm not gonna lie to people. But I was no good at it. But I do like watching it. It's quite fun watching it. Especially the ladies one. I find the ladies one's very interesting, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because the one time I was watching the hurling match and there was war on the pitch. Like, there was absolute war on the pitch, because some woman, just the way they be you back chatting each other, and that's that crack. It was great crack. I don't know why I found it so entertaining at that time. But this is when I was younger. I was watching the game, and it was great crack. It's a huge fight in the field, and the poor referee. Oh, I feel sorry for the poor referee. Like, he literally ran into the stand and he didn't come back out, and the guards had to go out and separate them. And I had a great laugh out of that, because it was a huge wow. It was an absolute wow. And we didn't get our money back for our tickets. And that was the best thing about it. And there was a huge fight, and then there was an even bigger fight because people wouldn't get their money back, and there was an absolute uproar for the next week about that in Cavan. Like, I never seen such an uproar for a hurling match, because there was only 10 minutes played, and there was going to be war between these two sides. Everybody said there was going to be war, because they're two old rivals, two close towns beside each other. They have a hurling team, and they have nearly 60 years of a rivalry in between the towns, so everybody knew there was going to be war when they were playing. So it was great crack. I found it entertaining. That day I found it extremely entertaining just to watch. It was just great crack. Even though I didn't get anyone. I still laugh at that. That was only when I was about 5 or 6, and I still laugh at it. I'm just delighted thinking about that now. That made my day. Just thinking about that again. They don't make things as they used to. The things that never would happen nowadays. It's just funny. It's great to do these Q&As just to think back and stuff. But anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. Bye-bye.